My next guest is a great lady. I mean, she's really a good friend of mine. She's on the longest-running family drama on television, and she played my girlfriend in one of Roger Ebert's all-time favorite movies. Two thumbs are way down for She's Out of Control. But anyway, here she is on Seventh Heaven.
A cake from the grocery store is better than the birthday cake I would have made the boys.
I didn't say that. I didn't. I didn't say anything.
Well, you could have. You could have told the boys how special it is that their mother is willing to take the time to bake them a cake on their special day because it's the anniversary of the day that I gave birth to them.
All right, but why do you care if they want a cake from the store? If they want a cake from the store, then you don't have to bake them a cake.
Because they're my boys. I want to bake them a cake. I've always baked them a cake on their birthday.
All right, so bake them a cake.
They don't want me to bake them a cake.
Could be a little bipolar. Please welcome Catherine Hicks. Right there, baby. Welcome to the show, Catherine Hicks. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you.
It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you,
I've seen you a long time.
I know.
You know?
Rick Baker's party, I think.
Rick Baker's party,
yeah.
like the great.
We miss you out there.
The great makeup guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking back. You know, I mentioned the movie, and
you know,
it's so many years ago.
You know, if you watch it, She's Out of Control. Anyone who has daughters, rent it. It's really good.
It's not bad. It really isn't.
It is.
But we had such a good time with it.
We did. It was so much fun.
I mean, we were...
you were just starting to learn tap dancing.
Yeah, I think it was the beginning of my...
Yeah.
I was doing it all the time, right? Yeah. Driving everybody crazy.
No, but yeah, it was just like, you know, like you said to me, I know you. I went to... We're Catholic school kids.
Yeah.
I'm saying cut of the jib.
That's right, yes. Yeah, you are a Catholic school kid now. So, you had Katie, right? How old is she now, your
Katie's
daughter?
14.
14.
And you have a Katie, too.
My Katie's in college.
His daughter was a baby
Yeah,
when
she
we
was
worked
18
together.
months old when we were shooting the movie.
God.
And now she's 18.
How's that going?
I hate it. No, it's actually
The
one. She's doing,
boyfriends?
she had a good first semester, considering.
Good.
You know, first semester.
Does she have a boyfriend?
I really don't want to even go into that. You know, I'm going to ruin my whole day.
I know. I gave my daughter, she gave herself a party. She produced it. I just drove around and paid for things.
Yeah.
And, but speaking of that, you know, I mean, she's 14. She's a good girl, very innocent, you know, not boy crazy. But they listen to the hip-hop song. So she's doing the dance. It's, you know, my humps, my lovely lady humps. Check it out.
Is that the silliest song you've ever heard in your life? My lovely lady humps.
And my husband's like... He said, Kath, what are you doing? Your father in heaven would roll over in his grave. I said, they don't listen to the words. They just like the beat.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You know, that was a great, you know, that was the Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas,
Where is the love? They went from Where is the love to My Lady Humps. I don't get it. So the show, it's been on 10 years.
Yeah.
And I guess it's wrapping up. Am I right? Yeah. A lot of people love it.
Yeah.
Stephen was here. I love him. I think he's terrific. So, how do you feel that it's, you know, doing something for that long?
You did. How long was yours?
I was 8 years.
8 years.
And I remember thinking that it was going to be a new experience being out of the cocoon that the show sort of puts you in, right?
Yeah.
You feel that way?
You know, yeah, I really don't. I mean, I'm excited, yes, to leave the cocoon and see what else. I mean, not work-wise, just sort of. I don't know. But then I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's what happens.
Aren't I inarticulate?
But no, that's what happens, I think. That you really are dealing with it as it goes along, and you're not sure how you feel. You know?
I think in life, I know I don't really. You know, you're experiencing something, and you don't. I don't know how it feels until I look back on it.
Sure.
You know, because at the time you're just sort of.
I agree, but I remember thinking there were so many different emotions. You're glad you're finished. You're sorry. You're going to miss it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know how you feel. You know,
until about a year later.
What do you think? What do you miss the most? Do you think about what you miss the most?
The money, I think.
The money, yeah. She's always been very honest, yes.
No, probably, you know what, it's like, it's a wonderful life. Now that it's taken away, I realize that I got to, I call it tap dancing, but act every day for 10 years. And, you know, that's a privilege because when you don't have it, you know, I'm in front of a camera every day. It's something that we crave. And when I'm back in the streets in about 2 months, I'll just wish, oh, God, someone photograph me, will you?
No, my money's on you, Kath, as I say. What about, now I know you're involved in a lot of causes in your life. You are one of those...
Motherhood.
Yeah, no, but you are, you know, I know you're
I'm just a Catholic girl.
A committed lady. And so now what's the new cause? I know
well, it's not, you know, I just heard the other cause. I thought poor Tony's getting caught.
No, I'm closed up today.
Yeah.
I'm closed.
No, that's all.
I like it.
This is like genocide. You know, it's the Sudan, okay? Sudan, Darfur.
Yeah, Darfur.
So Rwanda, Hotel Rwanda, it's just happening right now. And so I'm just thinking, you know, we're here in America. Everything's so great for us.
What is the situation? So people know. The situation is, this is in the Sudan, and they're...
And the Islam Liberation Front is killing...
That's the Janjaweed, right?
Yeah, the black people, ethnic cleansing, like Hitler killed the Jews.
Yeah.
They're getting rid of all the black people so that Sudan is a Muslim territory.
Yeah.
So 400,000 have been slaughtered.
It was supposed to be a peaceful religion. What's that about? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I don't know either.
But, you know, genocide is about as bad as it gets on the planet.
Why aren't we involved in that? Why do you think
well, because
country?
no press is allowed there, so, you know, there's no pictures.
Is there any oil there?
No.
No, that probably has something to do with it, yeah.
But President Bush has declared it genocide.
No, I know he has. He's spoken out against it.
And they had $50 million for the Peace and Accountability Act. What we need to do...
I thought there was some kind of a peace...
Well, you know what happened? The tsunami, you know, the natural disasters, I think, took everyone's focus. And then the hurricanes and all of that in New Orleans. But
and these are the...
all you have to do is press, if you go to .crs, they'll write a letter to your congressman. Automatically, you just punch in your zip code. And it will go, and they'll start thinking, oh, Sudan, yeah, we will put the $50 million back. And because there's only one little African army protecting the people from getting the African Union. They just need a little help.
Real violent.
Yeah, it's
machetes and things.
Well, like Hotel Rwanda.
I don't know, man. The world's got me so upset, and I got a grandson, so it really makes me crazy.
But you know, if we just give $30, you know, you can write a check. The grain does get there.
Right.
Like if you see Constant Gardener, that movie that's out now, you know, it shows, you know, that the planes fly over the Sudan and they do drop the rice. Better than not doing anything.
All right, well, listen,
but anyway, I'm done.
I appreciate you coming and talking about it. Seventh Heaven airs Mondays at 8 on the WB. And, Ken, good seeing you. No, I'm done. We'll be right back.